Hello Virgo, and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly reading, and for November the 20th through to the 26th, a couple of days left of Scorpio season. Then we are moving into Sagittarius season. There is a new moon in Sagittarius on the 24th. And yeah, let's see what's coming through for you, Virgo. Let's see what energy is coming in for Virgo. We've got positive change. Okay, that's the message from the Ascended Masters, positive change. There's an opportunity for something in your life or a situation or a relationship to undergo some kind of positive shift and change, which is really nice. Let's look at see what sort of themes or situations this might be around. So let's have a look at that and see what is coming in with the positive change for Virgo. So what else is coming in for Virgo? Happy Thanksgiving for those of you who are in the States as well. Seven of Acorns, determination and stamina. Okay, this is the Seven of Wands. This is really wanting to get on top of a situation, get yourself in a much better position. And it's also an opportunity to be able to speak up if needed. So yeah, this is nice. Determination, stamina, whatever effort you're putting in to try and kind of elevate a situation or get on top, it really could bring in this positive change, which is really fantastic. So yeah, nice energy to come in. And I feel like it's like there could be other people around that could be helping you with this as well. So that's also a nice energy. So we're going to do slightly different reading. We're going to do felt like doing something different this week, Virgo. So we're doing an astrological reading. So using the 12 houses. So let's see what is coming through for Virgo this week. I'm going to get the right energy into the cards. I know it's like, oh, why is she still shuffling? It's just, I can feel when the frequency is right and I have to get that right energy. Sorry, Virgo. Six of Pentacles, this is you. Okay, very balanced energy. I feel like it's, wanting to restore some kind of balance in a situation at this moment. I feel like you've got a lot to offer and a lot to give. You could give something to a situation, whether it's time, effort, energy, money, whatever it is that you want to bring in that can really, it might not be a big thing. It might be a small thing, but it can really be this sense it's just it's the thing that can restore balance. So it's really, really nice, I would say. And you might be feeling a little bit more charitable, a little bit more generous with the Six of Pentacles coming through. Let's look at money. We've got the Four of Pentacles. This is the card of saving. Saving, saving, saving. So you might be looking at savings account. You might be looking at how much money you've got in the bank account. You might be wanting to think about, saving money or looking at that sort of savings. But yes, I think it's kind of like, yes, savings is a big message for the week, a big theme to look at how your savings, if you have any, or how that's working. So that's something that's coming through. Let's look at your immediate environment, your siblings. We've got the Fool. Your neighborhood, we've got the Fool card coming in. Now, for some of you, the Fool is like a new trip, a new adventure, a short distance travel, going to visit somebody. It's, off on the next big adventure with the Fool. It's press the reset button, maybe spend some time with siblings or with family or with friends in some way with the Fool card. But there's also potentially new energy coming in within your relationships with your siblings or with your neighbors or with your just general immediate environment. The Fool can mean, something new coming in. Press the reset button. But I want to say it's traveling light. So I do feel like, it is, I don't want to say, I was going to say it can mean new car for some of you, but I do feel like the Fool's traveling pretty light. Let's look at what's going on around the home and family. We've got the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is a very nice energy. It's very heartfelt. So there could be some heartfelt conversations. There could be a bit of love and romance around the home as well, if that's what's going on for you. There's very much a sense of following your heart with what's going on in your living environment, your home and your family. So this is where I feel like, it's this ability to be able to open your heart and listen to your heart. And so that's where I feel like there is the opportunity for a connection, a nice heartfelt connection or resolution or bringing in more harmony, if that's what you wanted. Okay, this is a nice energy. So if you've got conflict with family or there's something going on around that you don't want to connect to and it's not going to make you feel good, because the Knight of Cups is a feel good energy. It can also be very dreamy, like allow yourself to dream a little bit, daydream, so that's a nice energy around to come in around the home. But yeah, the Knight of Cups is opening your heart around the home space. So the house of joy, creativity, romance, children. Let's look at this, the Three of Wands. This is very much a sense of, waiting for some positive results to come in around that. Waiting for some initial success, initial results to come through. It may be that if you have children, that you're waiting to hear some good news, or you're waiting to hear something positive or some sort of achievement that comes through. So that's really nice. I do feel like if it's to do with your art, your creativity, or your joy, I feel like it's like I've put some time and effort into something. I put something out there and I'm just kind of waiting to see what comes back. So it's like a nice anticipatory energy, like I'm anticipating that something's going to come back to me and I'm hoping that it's going to be good news or a good positive result that's coming through here. So that actually feels good. Let's look at work and daily routines. We've got the Chariot card. This might feel like a bit of a struggle. It might feel like there's a few challenges, a little bit of conflict around. Might feel like if you're kind of working between two offices or working between two spaces, maybe you're working from home and talking to people in another space. I just get this sense of there's a distance between two spaces here, and that could be a challenge. So Zoom chats or talking to people in different parts of the world or the country, that could in itself pose challenges when it comes to your work and daily routine. Just even if you are dealing with two separate houses, just say for whatever reason, I feel like that in itself is a challenge. But yeah, a few challenges coming in with the Chariot, but nothing that you can't overcome. That is conflicts ending in victory, wanting to it may require a little bit of extra willpower to get some things across the line or to get people on the same page, but I feel like you can do that. Let's look at the House of Relationships, love and relationships, the Nine of Pentacles. Very nice. So for those of you who are single, this is happily being single. Okay, this is happy in my own skin. Now, you don't have to be single to be enjoying this, but it's a very independent energy. It feels independent. It feels abundant. It's very self-sufficient. So I don't feel like it's a nice energy of looking at your independence within relationships or just doing something for you, doing something that makes you feel good is, what's coming in with the Nine of Pentacles. It's a little bit fancy-free. I'm doing something nice for me, which is really lovely with that Nine of Pentacles. So it's a nice energy to come through. So let's look at the house of joint finances, taxes, death, sex, transformation. We've got the Five of Cups. Okay, so there could be something that's kind of coming in that could be a little bit disappointing when it comes to working with other people's resources or working with joint finance in some way. Maybe it's just like, there's something that isn't necessarily making you happy in some way. But I do feel like it's kind of like there is a opportunity to not, when it comes to your transformation, it's sort of the things that are transforming in your life. It's about not wanting to be stuck in the past, a past energy, or stuck in an energy of disappointment or loss. There's a rebuilding phase here. There's something that can be rebuilt here with these two cups, and it's finding that bridge into the present and working out, how you can kind of move forward and be happy again, especially with joint finances. Is it's something like maybe just a bill comes in out of the blue and you're like, that didn't make me happy. Wasn't expecting that. But there is something, there is this sense of whatever it is, if there's been like something came in with around your tax that was negative or anything to do with that. I just feel like that it might feel like there is potentially like a potential setback, but they're saying there's opportunity to kind of work with it and rebuild. Let's look at foreign travel. Let's look at Nine of Cups, study, higher learning. Let's look at foreign connections that's coming through. So we've got the Nine of Cups. There's fulfillment and happiness coming in there. So that's actually really, really nice. This is where it would be a really great time to kind of talk to people who are overseas or connect with them in some way, or if there's somebody in your life that feel like they come from a different or a foreign culture in some way. This might be a really fulfilling relationship, or something really nice might come in. You might be learning about some kind of different foreign culture in some way that could be deeply satisfying. The Nine of Cups is that. So if you are studying and learning, this is a really great time to be doing something that is deeply satisfying with the Nine of Cups. So this is also the house of meaning, higher purpose. So yeah, it feels like, that's a nice energy to come through the Nine of Cups, feeling satisfied with those energies. Let's see, we've got, in terms of your career and public reputation, the Nine of Swords. So you might be, there might be a lot on your plate, or a lot happening with that. The fact that you've got a few struggles and overcoming conflicts in your house of work and daily routine, and then your career and public reputation. You've got the Nine of Swords, which could be just a little bit of stress and anxiety and worry. Maybe you've got to get a lot of work done and finished by a certain date. Maybe there's a deadline of sorts. But it can be just a lot that you're processing inside your mind. So you could have your worry head on when it comes to that. But I do feel like you're going to be fine with it, with the Chariot. It's like whatever it is that is going on and through your mind, you're able to kind of sort that out. So let's look at friends. The Two of Cups coming in. So friends, friendship groups, clubs, humanitarian interests, the Two of Cups coming in. That's really nice. That is a one-on-one friendship, a special connection that comes in. You might meet somebody, if you're single, through a friend or through a friendship group. But this could also be just a really, really nice small one-on-one connection with a friend that comes in, or a new connection that comes in with somebody, and it's like, I really like you. So it does feel like it's friends, but it is also the card of love and relationships. So it could develop and blossom into something else, or it could just be that, I'm happy, I'm fancy free, I'm just happy to hang out with my friends. So yeah, I do feel like if you've got like a best friend or somebody that you really want to connect to, this is kind of like, it's like a friend date or a, one-on-one. So it's really nice with that Two of Cups. There's connection that comes in with the friendship groups. So what's happening spiritually for you? And behind the scenes, we have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. The birth of love, joy, happiness, healing, feeling very differently. So that's why this energy actually does feel really nice. That's right next to, we've got love, the card of the birth of love, next to connection, which is something really nice. I feel like you'll find that in your friendship groups. We've also got something resetting when it comes to your relationship to siblings or relationship to neighborhood. There's something new that's developing there. And so in terms of relationship energy, it's actually feeling really, really nice. So I think work is not, like home is feeling better than work. And I feel like you're probably going to want to put your energy, feeling generous and probably wanting to put your energy into things that are bringing you satisfaction here. We've got the Three of Swords. So there could actually be some really nice healing of something of a wound that comes in as well. So that's a really nice energy to come through with this. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Virgo, and see what's coming in. We've got, I trust my inner wisdom. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. I think you're really going to need that with this one. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. And this card here with the Nine of Swords is when you're in your head and you're not trusting your intuition. But the intuition is saying that through sheer willpower and through effort and determination, you can overcome anything that is going on in especially around your daily affairs and your work. So that inner wisdom is really going to guide you here. And there's something really beautiful birthing on a spiritual level for you, or behind the scenes as well. Like maybe there's a birth of new cycles of love with a relationship, or there is a new romance, but it's not ready to come out into the open yet. But yeah, there's something really nice. There's a beautiful deep healing that's happening kind of behind the scenes, or new love that is something beautiful is birthing there, which is really nice. So that's where we're seeing the positive change coming in as well. Positive change, getting yourself in a better position. And I think that, yeah, really nice relationship energy coming in. So that's it, Virgo. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. If you're interested in any of my personalized services, the link is in the description box below. And take care.